Did you know that around 137,000 startups are created every day around the globe, and that 120,000 of these enterprises die each day? How many of these businesses do you get to know? Maybe a couple of hundreds, if you're well informed. Many of these startups come to an end because most people never heard about them, and they don't have resources to go on. What if there was a website that broadcasted news about innovative startups and helped them succeed by connecting them to people who want to help their businesses? The internet has come to be a part of most people's lives, but today we receive too much information that it ends up being worthless because it's neither disseminated, neither it leads to action, engagement, and change. Excessive information also proves to be more confusing than transformational, since people don't know what source of information companies and organizations to trust. Imagine you spend the whole day in front of the computer reading about cool initiatives. You see a video, you read an article, you get to know a project, then you share it on Facebook, on Twitter, and you move on to the next article. Now imagine you see a problem in your street or neighborhood and you feel powerless to change it. You don't know any organizations tackling the issue. You don't really know many of your neighbors. And you hope that the local government is eventually going to solve it. On the other hand, think about all the NGOs, entities, companies, and governmental agencies that are doing something to solve a problem and you never get to know about it. And maybe they might just don't succeed solving this problem because they didn't have enough support, because people didn't know about their efforts and couldn't help. It's very hard to engage in existing projects or to create transformational actions without spreading the word out or having other people to help you build a solution. As a result, you spend too much time getting information but too little engaging with it. That is, using this info to transform your own life, your context, and your community, and ultimately your city and your country. This controversially happens in a world where we see more and more sharing of content through social media, and people are more connected because of mobile. Now you can get your information while commuting or traveling. However, if technology increased sharing, also divided communities. People spend less time getting to know their neighbors and participating on actions to actually solve problems in their communities and cities and to transform their realities. Another technological trend is that even though internet can isolate people, it enables you to help another project or organization online in a world where nobody has time to stop their everyday duties and go to another place to help other people and organizations. Finally, recent protests all around Brazil show that young people want to change and they're willing to fight for it. But they feel powerless and they don't know where to start. It's in this scenario that I present to you Formigami, online content that inspires action, that triggers change. We're a news website writing about topics that affect and transform people's everyday lives, such as education, sustainability, arts and culture, innovation, entrepreneurship, society, urban life, and lifestyle. But we're not only writing about them, we're also engaging these readers on these projects, and we talk about and telling them how they can help and replicate the initiative in their own communities. So imagine you enter the website and you read about local project you didn't know about. In the end of this article, you see the button, I want to engage on this project. And you have a number of options on how to take action. Even if you read about something happening in another country, you can somehow help the project. Now imagine you're bugged by a problem in your neighborhood, let's say the lack of bike lanes, but you don't know how to solve the problem alone. Then you navigate on the website and click on I want to start my own project, and tells us about your idea and different ways other people can engage and help. As a result, we spread information on projects, initiatives, and products that could possibly die out without supporters. We raise awareness on issues that impact people's lives. We connect people in cities. We share knowledge and put it into practice. We promote local action and change communities and cities. Our market targets millennials, people that are in their 20s and mid-30s, and they are known for wanting immediate impact to their actions. They're also open-minded, self-expressive, like to collaborate, and are receptive to new ideas and new ways of doing things. We're also focusing on people living in cities, and middle class and upper middle class. Our audience is online. In Brazil, 43.7% of people is between 20 and 40 years old, and 43% get their news on the internet. Research shows that 64% of adults are on Facebook, for example, and that half of them get their news on the social media website. We would first like to speak to people living in São Paulo, then Rio, then smaller cities in the state of São Paulo and Rio, and afterwards Brazil. We also plan on having bilingual website in the future, in a way that foreigners can collaborate with projects in Brazil and vice versa. Our competitors are websites Upworthy, with 30 million unique visitors monthly in only 14 months of existence, and Hypeness in Brazil, with 6 million unique visitors every month. There's also Catraca Livre, with 2.5 million likes on Facebook, a website in Brazil on how to enjoy the culture in the city, spending nothing or little money. Our advantage on this competition is that we're not only providing information, but offering ways people can engage and take action. People enjoy knowing about projects, but they enjoy it even more when they get to contribute with it, be a part of it, and view themselves as co-authors, promoters of change. Example of this is Kickstarter, one of the most innovative and successful startups in recent years. In addition to that, we're selling our partners creative ways of advertising their products on the website, ways that involve the public itself and their experience with the brand. We plan on acquiring readers by stimulating social media posts on Facebook and Twitter, and counting on people sharing our content. We also plan on partnering with other websites to show and promote our content, and to create sponsored videos on YouTube. To monetize our website, we are using the latest trends in news advertisement. Sponsorship ads rose 38.9% in 2012. Sponsored videos have the first largest investment, followed by native ads. We plan on using both these types of advertisements and also having displays, sponsored videos, and allowing advertisers to sponsor a section of the website aligned with their brand, or a workshop in a school in a topic that is related to their values. We're also enabling campaigns relating readers to brand experience and offering small shares of investment to small businesses. It's a low-risk, high-return investment, since the sponsor pays a lot less than an ad in TV or the press, but gets more engagement of the public with its brand values. We allow brands to be one of the people helping the projects and putting ideas into action. Besides, costs to maintain the website are basically internet hosting and human resources, such as a programmer and writers. I came to this idea after working for 9 years as a journalist covering topics such as education and sustainability. I felt that these were important and impactful subjects, but they're approached in a dull way, in a way that actually alienates people instead of engaging them. More recently, I started to study and read about innovation and entrepreneurship, which led me to create the website Formigame. Thank you for your time. I hope you've enjoyed it.